SpaceX is doing the most at their launch site and build site as well. Tower B's chopsticks has been going through rigorous testing. What exactly are these guys doing? Engineers are still swarming on Part B's launch mount to get this infrastructure ready right before IFT 10. Progress at the Star Factory is also fast ahead and ongoing. This and many more to be shared on today's episode on Space Expense. My name is Ernest and I'm your host on today's episode. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what at all are you waiting for? I'm a space nerd like you. Consider subscribing to the channel so that you do not miss any of our future updates. I drop 2 new videos each week. They are all bangers and trust me, you do not want to miss any of them. Let's dive right in, shall we? Now let's head directly to the launch site at Tower B. SpaceX has been taking the Part B's chopsticks through rigorous testing. All this just to certify the chopsticks for IFT 10. Maybe for IFT 10. What exactly were they doing to the chopsticks? SpaceX attached 2 big red balloons which contains water to simulate the dry mass of the starships, right before, refueling. Why are they doing this, someone would ask. Now this is to certify and also get to know the strength of the Part B's chopsticks, because this will be doing a lot of lifting and stacking in the near future. So every infrastructure, no matter how small, SpaceX has to send them under rigorous testing just to know they are working properly before any launch attempt on Part B. Builders are still swarming on Part B's launch mount trying to get this infrastructure ready as well. A lot is going on at the build site and at the launch complex as well. They have already started welding, the launch mount to the legs of the launch system, and it is incredible. They are always at the launch site and build site 24/7, trying to get all these systems up and running before IFT 10. I would say IFT 10 because the rate at which they are moving, I am sure that Part B will be ready right before IFT 10. SpaceX is ready for IFT 9, as a post from SpaceX indicated that a ship which will be flying on IFT 9 had already gone through 1 solid minute of static fire. This was ship 35 and it has already passed its static fire. After the successful static fire, it was sent back to the build site to undergo further upgrades. SpaceX is moving at light speed. I'm sure that these guys do not know what we call slowdown. It is not in their books. Another spotless barrel section was also spotted leaving the Star Factory into Giga Bay 1. This will either be for booster 18 or a test tank, who knows. SpaceX is always printing these sections and the slightest delay, you wouldn't know which belongs to which. Booster 14, which previously flew on IFT 7, will be flying on IFT 9. It has successfully passed its static fire and it is patiently waiting in Giga Bay 1 to undergo IFT 9. Booster 14 is going to be crazy. If SpaceX decides to catch this particular booster, it will be 2 of 2. But maybe SpaceX will not be attempting to catch booster 14.2. Because hey, there are a lot of boosters right in production and a lot sitting in the high base as well. So they might not be catching booster 14.2. Any way that booster 14.2 goes, it has done a great of a job and we will always remember it. Progress work at the Star Factory is ongoing as the side wedge of the Star Factory has already been torn to shreds. If you recall on the past episode, SpaceX was tearing down this section of the side wedge and we can clearly see that it is already gone. It is just left with some pieces of the side wedge and SpaceX is working to clear this off in no time. Concrete pouring will be up next and the expansion will be right underway. SpaceX is playing no games at all with their Star Factory's expansion. We have one big good news. A lot of signs is pointing that SpaceX will be attempting to fly IFT 9 this coming Wednesday. All measures which has already been put in place by SpaceX goes through successful, we will see IFT 9 flying on Wednesday. It is going to be crazy. We are all hoping for the best and we hope that ship 35 successfully goes through SECO, because if it doesn't, we are going to be crazy. We are going to be furious. I for one is going to be furious. I might go to Starbase and tell these guys a piece of my mind. So kudos to SpaceX, we are behind you and we are rooting for IFT 9. Thank you for staying with us to the end. If you enjoyed this episode, kindly smash the like button, subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss any of our future updates. I drop 2 new videos each week. They are all bangers and trust me, you do not want to miss any of them. Watch this video right here. This was my previous upload and it was a banger. And I will talk to all of you all in our next episode. Thank you for staying with us.